Hi, my name is Ocean. Welcome to the channel of Taimi app and my show On Air with Ocean. On this show, I will give you a lot of talks with guests, Q&As, makeovers, tutorials, and many games and everything you wish for. But before I introduce you to the first guest in the second episode, I want to introduce myself in the first episode. And I'm going to de-drag now to get in drag with you. And we're gonna have fun and... Oh, come. I'm going to answer questions like,
who are you?
What are you doing here? Am I single?
how old am I? What is my favorite ice cream? Or whatever. So let's start the video and get in drag with me, and I just de-drag. See you soon in a second. Hi! One more time, welcome to my show On Air with Ocean. So while I'm getting in drag, I will answer all your questions and will tell you who am I, what am I doing here, and that's it. Everything. What you've asked me. Let's start. First, I have to fix my hair because I have to do my brows. First question is, who am I? Pretty general question, but let's start. My name is Ocean. I am 26 years old and I live in Berlin. I'm a drag artist, photographer, and a dancer. I have done drag for 2.5 years and I'm a dancer since 12 years, and I am a photographer apprenticed since 2018. That's what you want to know about me. The next question is, where am I from? Actually, as I told you, I live in Berlin. I wasn't born in Berlin. I was born in Munich, in the south of Germany. When I finished school, I moved to Karlsruhe, which is also in the south of Germany, but the other side. There I started my apprenticeship for photography. Everyone knows everyone, and that's what I didn't like about Karlsruhe actually, but we have the same problem in Berlin. And in Karlsruhe it was like that. I was in a club with my ex-boyfriend in Karlsruhe. The first time I went there, he came to me like after half an hour and told me,
I'm so sorry. I was like,
What is?
and he was like,
I mean, everyone is staring at us and talking about you. I was like,
Why?
because you're the new one here in Karlsruhe. I was like,
Why?
I really didn't understand it because when I lived in Munich, I went partying. No one cared about when there was someone new. But why is it like that when there's like in a small town? It's like,
Oh my god, that's the new one. Have you seen him? She's in a relationship with that one. And
that was really, really annoying. And we had that so often in Karlsruhe with different people. And you tell someone a story and everyone knows about it, but we know the scene, do we? So yeah, and that was about Karlsruhe. And then I moved to Berlin in 2017. And now I'm here. So I just did my foundation and now I'm going to do my brows. And the next question is,
why ocean?
so I went to a party of a friend, and another friend came to me and he said like, hey, did you know that Kai, that's my real name, means ocean? And I was like, no, thank you. And I loved it. And I actually Googled my name then and I was like, okay, what does Kai mean? And it means so many things. It means like chicken, fire, ocean, wisdom tree, whatever. I didn't do drag at that time, and then I started to do drag. I was like, okay, good, I still need a name.
what do we have here?
Then I was like, oh, he told me about my name. So I was Googling my name again. I was like, okay, good, let's take Ocean. And that's why Ocean. So, I was covering my brows and doing my foundation. I actually shaved my brows like a year ago, and when I shaved them, I had so many different reactions, and that's the next question. What were the best and the most disgusting reactions I got? And I can tell you, the most disgusting reaction was from a person I actually didn't know. You will have that always when you're doing something. There will be always haters. You have to like give a shit on them somehow. One person sent me a message and he was like,
oh my god, don't you have friends? Nobody of them is telling you that this looks like shit. You look so ugly and you look so sick. Like, ew, what the hell?
And I was like, bye. And then, of course, there are pretty good reactions. There was a really good reaction. Because I'm teaching kids for hip-hop dancing, I came into the studio and they were always commenting on earrings, nails, whatever. And I came into the class with my shaved eyebrows and no one said anything about that. And I was really surprised with that reaction. I was actually asking them at the end of the class, like,
Did you recognize that I have no brows anymore? And they were like,
Yeah, looks cool.
and I was like, wow, that was really a really beautiful reaction from them. And I'm really happy. So, and then I have another question, which is, how was the first time being on stage and how was my feeling? And I can just tell you that the first time being on stage, I mean, I was already on stage since a couple of years because of dancing and because of I did musical. But it is so different to be on stage in drag. And the very first time it was a wedding and it was pretty fun. But because there were so many grandmas and granddads and they were like,
oh, drag queen, look at her.
the very first time I had a public performance, I was at Silver Future in Berlin. And I was wearing the blue wig and I was feeling myself completely and I was so nervous. But I really didn't know why I was so nervous because it's actually the same feeling like at all the other days, but it's not the same feeling, definitely not. But I was really happy and shaking a little bit. And it was such a joy to see all these wonderful faces in front of me. And yeah. I just did my eye, as you can see, and the next question is,
Are you single?
yeah. The next question is, have you ever faced bullying? And I can definitely tell you that I have faced bullying in school. When I went to school, definitely the whole time. Actually, when I came out in the 10th grade, it somehow stopped. I don't know why, but people just stopped bullying, and because they couldn't say, oh, you or whatever, because I was proud to be gay, and I am proud to be gay. And if you face bullying and you get bullied, believe in yourself, and there's always someone who can lift you up and can help you, and stick to the people who help you in your life. Who was your main inspiration to start doing drag? My main inspiration to start doing drag was actually myself. Sounds stupid, but I'm my own inspiration because I did start drag because I wanted to express myself and express all the things I couldn't express as a boy. Because I'm a dancer, I wanted to dance on stage and do that, and I was like, oh my god, I want to stand on that stage and perform this song. Actually, I felt that I wanted to live the moment and to just feel in another character and to just be myself. As I was doing drag in the last 2.5 years, my personality didn't change, but I was more open to other people and I became more open with myself, accepted some feelings or were open for new things, and I am just more happy since I'm doing drag. The next question is, what's your favorite performance you've done? Actually, I think my favorite performance, what I have done, is this one here. I was at Schwutz, that's my second home, and I was performing at a voguing ball, and the energy in this room was amazing, and you were celebrating this song on stage with all of these people. What's your favorite outfit for performances? Actually, for performances, I love outfits where I can move in, and I don't have a favorite outfit. How did you start your career as a photographer? When I was a child and I lost my first tooth, I was wishing for a good camera. What I got was like this little toy, I was actually not crying, but almost. Because I actually wanted a real camera, like a real Polaroid camera with, I don't know, how old was I? But then when I moved to Karlsruhe, I started my apprenticeship as a photographer and finished it in Berlin. And since 2018, I'm a freelancer. I just finished my blush and highlights and everything on my face. I am ready for the wig and the outfit. The next question is, who was your first love? Let's keep it real. My first love was a girl when I was 12, but we can't say that this is our real first love. So my first love, my first gay love was when I was 16. I was in a relationship with another dancer and I got to know him from dancing, and yeah, that was my first love. I won't show you a picture and I won't tell you a name, but yeah. Let's get in drag. I'm in drag. This is the final look. We have some more questions, and one of the questions is, how did I come out to my family? With my mom, it was, we were having a little discussion and she was like, oh, you will have children and you will understand. And I was like,
No, I won't.
she was like, why? And I was like,
Because I'm gay.
actually, I'm quite lucky how they reacted, and yeah. How can I find you on Taimi? On Taimi you can just say Ocean on Air and so you can find me, or you go on Taimi app Instagram, or you can go on Instagram and say Ocean on Air. Don't forget to press the follow button, and yeah, that's how you can find me on Taimi. The next question is, you're so cute. Where do you usually hang out and how can I take you out? Well, as in this pandemic, I'm just at home, so I'm not going out. I'm just here in my studio, and usually I perform at Schwutz. It's in Neukölln, Berlin, so you can take me out to that place. Do you think they launch RuPaul's Drag Race in Germany? We're done! Thank you for watching this first episode of On Air with Ocean by Taimi app. Don't forget to subscribe, follow all of us, Ocean on Air, Taimi app, and we're gonna see us in 2 weeks because there will be an episode every 2 weeks. See you then, press the like button so we can make the 68 to the 69, and see you soon. Bye!